This is not your typical Amtrak train, ladies and gentlemen. This is a beast. This is the Auto Train, and it is by far the largest passenger train in the United States, coming in at a whopping 4,343 feet long and 3,831 tons. It's the train where you can take your automobile with you, and it's the train we're going to be running today. All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Once again, we're on the Auto Train. We're down at Solite. That's where we're starting our trip. Solite's going to be on the A line just south of Jacksonville. A couple of sidings down there, and what we need to do is see about toning up Auto and getting to Solite. Now, there is a ton of traffic out there today. There's going to be a lot of things going on. Hopefully this is all going to work out. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll see. Let's request a light and we should be able to blast off and get out of here. We got an approach. All right, yeah, we're following behind someone. We're following behind a coal train, so we do have an approach. Let's go ahead and release the big brake. Come out of the independent just a little bit here. And we should be good to go. There we go. Should be moving anytime now, Auto Train. If you'd like to, I'll take it. Anytime you want to move, I'll do it. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not a passenger guy. I'm not an Amtrak guy. I don't know anything about it. It's just really just kind of not my cup of tea. I'm more of a freight guy, right? Like I love freight trains. That's where it's at. That's what it's all about. Oh, we got one other thing we need to do real fast. Let's do that. Before we go, we got to turn HEP on our second out units. There we go. All right, now we should be set. All right, HEP's going. That's our head-end power for our train, right? Like our people back there need to have AC and lights and all the good things. So it wouldn't be good to ride in a dark car the whole way. So we're going to take this train north through Jacksonville up to Nahunta. The Nahunta is going to be the double track. I like to call it the racetrack, right? 70 mile an hour running double track. We're going to go up to Nahunta a little bit. I don't know how far. Maybe Folkston, something like that. We'll see. We'll see how the trip goes. But either way, it should be a fun trip. Now, the thing about the Auto Train, this is PO 52. Northbound Auto Train service between Sanford, Florida and Lorton, Virginia. This train has been around for ages. It started out as a private train, right? A private company. And eventually it's taken over by Amtrak. This train is different in the fact that you can take your car with you. If you're not familiar with this train, you can take your car with you. We've got about 20 or 30 auto racks on the bottom of the train that has people's cars in them, so it makes it an extremely long and heavy train for a passenger train. On top of that, because we do have the auto racks on the bottom, we have to set our feed valve at 90 for like a freight train brake pipe pressure, right? And we have to set the auto brake to freight instead of passenger. So we don't have the gradual release or whatever it is. I forgot what the term is for it because, like I said, I'm not a passenger guy. But either way, it's basically running a passenger train like a freight train. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. Maybe something like that. All right, let's keep going. Let's see right here. Yeah. So, yeah, she's going to run like a freight train, basically, but we got to run it like a passenger train. Like, we got to stretch, brake, and do all the things so we won't be slamming our people around back there in the superliners. And she's definitely weighty. As I said before, 38, 31 on the tonnage, so she's heavy. She's not a fast train. It's not like a little 10-car, you know, Amfleet train or something like that. This is a big train. It's a heavy train. So it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly down the tracks. We might see 70 in some spots. This is a 70 mile an hour train. It tops out at 70 because the auto rack's on the bottom. We might see 70 in some spots, but I think this train is pretty much going to stick to around 60. It's going to be basically a 60 mile an hour train. We got 2.2 HPT, 46 loads, and let's see, anything else on that? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's the gist of it. So we did leave out on a clear. We are following behind that coal train. I'm curious to see how this works out, like how this plays out. You know, we've done this before and it didn't play out the way we wanted. So I hope this one does better for us, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get up to track speed sometime today. It's like I said, it's not a rocket. It's not a rocket by any means. South of Jacksonville, we're on the A line. This is the original, one of the original routes for Run 8, one of the first routes. So the scenery standards are going to be a little bit less than the Fitz, what we're used to on the Fitz. The Fitz is a really, really nicely done route. But either way, the A line's a lot of fun. It's flat. It's got some grades on it. It's got a few spots that's got some grades. It undulates a little bit, but it's not nearly as extreme as the Fitz. Not nearly as extreme. I'm trying to think where the big grade, what's the big grade down there? Going into Satsuma. I call it Satsuma Hill going southbound. I don't know what it's called in real life, but that siding down there coming out of the bridge, I want to say it's Buffalo Bluff. You go across the drawbridge, and then as soon as you go across the drawbridge, you got a big climb out of there, like a 1% grade or something like that, maybe a little bit less. So that's pretty extreme. There's another one further south. I can't remember that one off the top of my head, but the thing about the Satsuma climb is that the bridge is 25 mile an hour, so you don't ever really get a good run at that grade. But yeah, there's a few hills, there's hogbacks and stuff like that, but it's nothing too crazy or extreme on the route. All right, let's see. We're 0.2 down. She's feeling kind of draggy to me. What is our brakes doing? Yeah, our brakes aren't released. Let's see. I think that's because we reset the brake mode on the train. And this should fix it right here. I figured it felt like it was kind of draggy. Now it's picking up. I said when you load the train in, it's set up for passenger brakes and it's set up at 110 on the feed valve. But to do it like auto train, like real life, you have to reduce it down to 90 and set it to freight. And I think that goofs up the brake system unless you do a reset. So we'll see how this does. This seems much better. It already seems better to me. Yeah, brakes are knocking off. Yeah, we were just dragging her with some brakes. Let's see, PO52 has a clear, Doctor's Inlets. Amtrak 104 north out. I don't even know how they call signals, I really don't. I think it's basically the same. I can't get you a lineup right now, really? Oh, Otto. Oh, Otto. Oh, I think Otto's already doing us dirty. We're a passenger train, though. He should run us pretty hot. We should be fairly hot. We should be not the hottest train out here. There's one other behind us that's even hotter than us, but we should be pretty hot. Hopefully he's not going to dink us around too much. Okay, what is our speed through here? 60. We've got that looks like a 65 there. We got a 55 and 2.8s. $55 and 2.8. Okay, so we got to think about that. We got to think ahead of that. It's been forever since I've run this route, so I'm having to kind of relearn it. We're having to kind of do this by the seat of our pants. We'll run about 60 if we can get up to that. We'll do about 60 to that 55. It's just a little reduction. Like, all we should have to do is just come out of the throttle. Should drag us back down to 55, no problem. A-line is going to be a lot of road crossings. There's a lot of road crossings on this route. Especially just south of Jacksonville. This is actually a horn I made myself too. I'm not sure about it. I think it's a little quiet, but I need to bump it up a little bit maybe, but it sounds all right. I got it clear. I saw it clear up for us here. Whatever this place is. What is this? Doctor's Lake. All right, it's PO52. Got to clear Doctor's Lake. Amtrak 104 north out. I don't even know if we're going to see 60. Yeah, we may not. Like I said, this is, as far as passenger trains, this is a slow boat to China. It really just is. But I love the concept of being able to take your car with you. I think that's awesome. I wish they offered more of this service in the United States. I would be all about it. I would absolutely take Amtrak. If there was routes that I could like utilize that I got some benefit from going and visiting family and stuff like that, we would absolutely do it. All right, Shenandoah Drive. Yeah, we got lots of crossings, guys. I told you this is going to be a route to kind of keep you on your toes a little bit. $55 in .3. We got 45 in 3 miles as well. All right, well, since that's the case, we're not going to worry about counting any of these speed boards off because there's really no point. We just don't need to get over 55. We need to be ready for that 45. All right, Doctors Lake Road. Not an area I'm very familiar with. We're kind of running this like the early 2000s. Everything I do is going to be the early 2000s. The A-line back then wasn't like a powerhouse main line as far as freight. They saw the Bostwick coal train. They saw the Stanton coal trains. They saw some rock trains. 455 and 456. You know, they had a handful of freight traffic on it, but ton of Amtrak trains, and I couldn't even begin to like name them all off for you. I know the Auto Train was one of them, the Miami train. There was another one too. I can't remember, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Amtrak trains on top of the handful of freight. So it's a busy route, just not a high tonnage like freight powerhouse. Hey, yeah, we're just kind of dragging along here. Let's make sure. Yeah, our brakes set back up again. Why are the brakes setting up? I didn't touch the brakes and the brakes are setting up. Why are they doing that? I'm wondering, do we have a defective triple valve or something, or a leak, like a leaky air hose? I don't know if that's replicated in the game, but our brakes are set up. I thought the train seemed kind of draggy to me, and it is. It's dragging because the brakes are on. I don't know, guys. We'll just have to kind of go with it and see. We got the 45 coming up here. Let's draw them down for that. Let's draw them down. Sorry, it's got me all jacked up now. Those dragging brakes have got me all kind of messed up. I don't know why, what's going on with that, but we'll see. 0.5 miles to the 45. Yeah, we'll be all right. Maybe if we draw them down, this will fix it. And we had an approach medium on the distant Yukon as well too, so we're doing something up there too. All right, there's our 45. Let's open it back up. Let's see, our 30 is going to be in 2.5. He's going to be running us around that coal train. I guarantee he's going to be running us around the M100. I don't know why he just didn't put him in the hole though. Like, that makes no sense. Oh man, it's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, I think we're kind of settled down a little bit here. All right, let's count off that 70 though. We're never going to hit that. We're never going to hit that, but we'll go with it. All right, so territory-wise, we got Yukon, we got, what is that called? McGurk's Creek, the drawbridge there, and then we go into St. John's. St. John's is going to be the start of the double track south of Jacksonville. We'll go through Seminole Connection around by Honeymoon Y that way, and then by Moncrief, and then we'll get on the Nahunta, the double track. If I remember that correctly. All right, so Yukon's coming up in 1.3 miles. We'll just keep rolling with it here. Yukon is a 30-mile-an-hour siding. It's definitely a 30-mile-an-hour siding for us, so we've got that going for us. All right, let's come out of throttle a little bit here. See what our air's doing real fast. Yeah, I don't know. Our air's just not acting right for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and use air. I'm telling you, there's so much going on. Like having to bail this thing off and everything else. There's so much going on, man. It really just is. It's a lot. All right, let's let go of them. I'm just kind of perplexed at how the brakes are acting. I'm not sure. That's really just kind of throwing me off. Oh, we've got a medium approach in. Really? What? Okay, so Coltrane's not here. And he's putting us in the siding. Is he running the Amtrak behind us around us? I wonder. I kind of wonder about that. We may have to cheat and peek. Yeah, it looks like the Amtrak behind us is going to go around us here. Oh man, well that's going to take a minute. I mean, I know he's running like a scalded dog, so he should be up here pretty quick. I guess that's the, oh, what is it? The Silver Star? I guess that's who that is back there. I'm not really sure. Let's see. What is the PO98? That's Silver Star, right? I think so. Auto Train's the red-headed stepchild of Amtrak trains. It really is. They're like, it's the freight train hybrid, so we're going to kind of treat it like one. And we'll stick them in the hole. I just knew we were going to go around the coal train. I just knew that's what was going to happen, and it's not. I figured that the Silver Star would get around us like on the Nahunta up there somewhere. That's the thing. Otto never plays things out the way I think they are. He does something completely different. Yeah, I definitely need to make this this horn a little louder. I need to bump it up a few decibels. Bump it up a few dB. All right, well, welcome to Yukon, guys. We're going to be sitting here for a hot minute, but we'll edit all that out. You won't have to sit here with me. I'll just sit here by myself. It'll be all right. I'll be okay. I promise I'll be okay. Oh, that sucks. That's totally not what I was expecting. Now we do have a stop. I was kind of wondering if it might be one of those weird in and outs, but it's definitely a stop. All right, let's grab some air. Because I kind of want to stop short of these crossings here so we won't block them. We'll see. I may have waited too late, but we'll see what she does. Man, it seems like I have to bail the Independent for a really long time, too. Like, I don't know. It just seems kind of odd to me. Surely we're in the clear. Oh, yeah, we're in the clear. Nice. We're good. We in the clear. We'll stop short of this siding or this crossing right here. So we won't block all this stuff. Have everyone upset with us. It happens. People get really upset about that. I can tell you from experience. All right, yeah, that's good right here. All right, let's go full Independent. We'll draw the air down some more. And we'll get the headlight. All right, should be good right here, guys. All right, we'll catch up in a minute when whoever is coming around us gets by us. Never mind, we got a light. We got a light. I don't know why, but we got a light. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's release Independent. And we'll get out of here. I guess Otto was thinking about it, maybe. Like he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do. He's like, we're going to stick them in the hole for 5 seconds and then we're going to tell them to go. Are we moving? Come on, let's go. See what our brakes are doing again. Yeah, see, it just didn't, I don't know, something's up with that. I don't know if we got a bad triple valve or what, but something is most definitely going on with our brakes. Yeah. I don't know, we drew it down 15 as well too. You know what, let's do this, let's cheat. We'll hit Shift F7. We'll see if we can clear it out. Yeah, I don't know. Something is up with that. Which really sucks, because I wanted a good running train. One it was like no hassle. You just take it and go. Their headlight back on. So I guess 98 is going to be following behind us for a little ways. I wondered, every time he sticks you in a siding, I'm like, is this going to be one of those weird in and outs, or are we actually going in the siding for something? He does that. He just has this tendency to do these in and outs for some reason, especially when you're following behind someone is when he likes to do the in and outs. So I don't know. We'll kind of, we'll see what happens. It sucks because it breaks our momentum. We're such a big heavy train, like it's not good for us at all. It's going to make us like way late. It's going to make us late to Lorton. We do have a medium clear out of the siding. So I guess being late is par for the course for Auto Train, or really any Amtrak, honestly. Like, if it's not on the Northeast Corridor, you're gonna get there when you get there. All right, let's go back to that. Alright, so next thing we got to think about is the McGurk's Creek Bridge. We need to drag out of the siding, and we might be able to get up to track speed a little bit, and then we got McGurk's Creek. McGurk's Creek is like 45, I think, for us. It's 45 for passenger, 50, or 25 for freight. Dollar General. Yeah, you can't swing a stick without hitting a Dollar General, right? Same for Waffle House. All right, so I guess we'll see what's going to happen in Jacksonville. There's a lot of stuff converging in Jacksonville. I don't know if Otto's going to be able to handle all that, but we'll see what he does. We may overload Otto. He may not know what to do. He absolutely may not know what to do. But you know what? I want to throw another train in the mix. I want to put another train in the mix as well too, so let's do that. Let's go, where are you at? I don't see it. Where are you? Is it not on my list? Is it not on here, really? How did that happen? Well, you know what? Never mind, it's not on there, so we won't worry about that. We'll just go with it then. All right, we're clear of the siding. I don't know, it's probably a good thing. We've got enough stuff going on in Jacksonville right now. I don't think we need to add something else to it. I could have swore I had one more train that I was going to put on. Yeah, I guess not. Never mind. Never mind. Completely disregard that. All right, so 70 mile an hour track speed. We got 65 and 1.4, 45 and 2.3. 45 is going to be McGurk's. We got a, looks like a clear on a distance to McGurk's Creek. Yes, it is. All right, yeah, McGurk's is a it's a signaled drawbridge. I don't think we're going to get much faster than 45 right now. I don't really see the point in it, just to immediately slow back down. We'll see. All right, coming over to Timuquana DD, defect detector. See it over there in the weeds, and you send the brush gang out.
Equipment, defect, detector, milepost 651.1.
Go number 8. Get the bell. There's the southbound distant to Yukon. So this is one of those split blocks. you see from time to time. Or kind of overlapping, I guess. Alright, we're coming up on 45 on the speedometer. We got 45 and 1.3. Yeah, we could probably squeeze out 50 maybe. We might could squeeze out 50 before we have to slow down. Another dreary rainy day in Florida. That's true to life. Totally true to life. This should be, is this going to be our 65 right here? Yeah. I don't know why that 65 is there. I was thinking that was in a curve, but it's not.
Equipment, defect, detector, milepost, 651.1, no defect. Total axle, 192, end of transmission.
Well, at least we didn't get popped by the DD with stuck brakes. Alright, 45.5 miles, gonna be McGurk's Creek up here. And we got an approach medium, nice. Alright. So we're gonna go up number 2 main at St. John's. Which is gonna be completely different than main 1 speed-wise. Number 2 main is a slower main. Make sure we get our speed on point here. Hey, we got that 30. Yeah, we gotta. It's easy to get distracted with the horn and not realize, like, oh yeah, I better set my brakes up. Here, let's bail them. Alright, I think that's good on the bell. 0.6 to St. John's. I think we're doing alright. We're kind of doing this by the seat of our pants, it feels like, but... back out on the throttle a little bit. Yeah, we get a little bit slow on this, but it's alright. We got a medium clear, St. John's, single main and number 2. Amtrak 104 north out. There we go. Now it's starting to load up. Okay. These G's are so slow to load. Like they can kind of jack with you a little bit. I'm not a fan of the Amtrak Coke cans. The Coke cans on wheels. I'd much rather have like an F40. I think that'd be cool. All right, medium clear. $30 on a diamond. Alright, let's kill the bell for a little bit. Yeah, those things are really going to start picking up. Man, this has been a busy trip. Like, it's a ton of stuff going on. Ton of things going on this trip. Alright, so yeah, this is a 30-mile-an-hour main. Unfortunately, the other main is a lot faster. I think it's 50. Slow her up a little bit. Evidently, it's 31.2 mile an hour main for us. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Coke cans, the Pepsi cans, whatever you want to call them. They don't have the greatest view out the front, really. Like, they really don't. Yeah, it's gonna be 45 for the other main, number 1 main. Yeah, I don't know what's going on as far as all these meets. We'll see. So next we got Seminole connection. That's 15 for us, 10 for freight, 15 for us. It'll take us a minute to drag through there. Basically part of that whole like Beaver Street interlocking, what I call it. There's like all kinds of stuff up there going on. Well, surely he's going to get us around his empty coal train at some point. He's got to. We're way faster trained than him. This stuff never plays out the way I thought it would. I had it in my mind. I was like, okay, we're following behind his empty coal train. Otto's going to put him in the hole at Yukon. We'll go around him and get him out of the way. Then he'll have both the Amtraks back to back going through Jax. There's some southbound traffic that would be held out north of Jacksonville. We would get by them, and then he would probably run a Silver Star around us somewhere on the Nahunta. But I don't know. It's not playing out that way. It definitely hasn't played out that way so far. All right, we'll just get our binoculars out here, see what we got. Got an approach. Yeah, got an approach to Duke's connection, number 2 main. But so far, I've enjoyed the trip. It's different. It's definitely different. I wish it didn't have the air brake problems that we've been seeing. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. See, they're still kind of hanging on just a little bit. You can kind of see it. I really wonder if it's a bad triple valve or something. I don't know. PO52 has approached distant to Dukes, number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north out. Yeah, here's some looping in my horn too. I'm not really a fan of that. We may have to redo it. All right, well, we'll keep easing up here. I'm sure we're going to have to stop for a little bit for someone. Let's see. Okay, N100 is ahead of us. He just went through Beaver Streets. Oh, I see what he's doing now. He's running the other Amtrak around us, right? It looks like it. That's our south. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, okay. The other Amtrak is just now coming through Yukon. So he's going to run him around us, it looks like. Yeah, I think so. I think that's how that's going to go down. The other Amtrak's going to go around us, the Silver Star. Yeah, okay. Unless he changes it up, he could very well. Let's see, 1 mile to the next signal. Yeah, we'll have to worry about the 15. Now, we're going to be blocking a whole bunch of crossings, but I think that's kind of common through here, maybe. Either way, we're doing it. We're doing it. We'll stop them stretched, so someone won't pull a pin on us. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some air. Yeah, that's a great spot too with all these crossings. Alright, let's see how this does for us here. Can we see the signal? I hope so. Oh, we got a slow clear. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Every time I get a plan of action in my head as far as like what we're gonna do, it changes up completely. We'll keep going with it. I'm not going to intervene. Not unless we have to. Not unless it just gets completely goofed up, but we'll see. All right, let's go to 4. Yeah, we got a slow clear Duke's connection. So he's taking us right on through. All right, we'll keep going with it. All right, we got this 15 up here. We may as well not even get over that. All right, maybe that's it for our crossings. There may be a few more up here, but yeah, there's our 15 diamond board. I said 15 for us, 10 for freight. This whole area back in the day, I saw a video, a cab ride video through here back in the 80s, back in the mid to late 80s, and the best signal you could get through here was a restricting back then. And it was all dwarfs. Kind of interesting. Well, I take that back. They went around Honeymoon, but it's all the same, basically the same interlocking area. Ooh, we're 17. We need to slow it up a little bit there, Spur. Yeah, I don't want to get air. All right, PO 52 has a slow clear Dukes, number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north out. There we go. All right, she's slowing up on us a little bit. We don't stop at Jacksonville. This one goes straight through. Yeah, actually, PO 98 does stop in Jacksonville, so it wouldn't make sense for him to run him around us just to jump up there and go in the station. Yeah, okay, I kind of get that now, but he could definitely get around us on the Nahunta, maybe. May not have time. He may, if he stops there for 10 or 15 minutes. We'll leave him behind. We'll put some distance between us and him. But yeah, we go straight through. We don't stop at Jacksonville. This is a direct service. All right, let's count off for 25 here. A little bit slow now. There's Honeymoon. Or Seminole. Yeah, that's Seminole. Honeymoon Y up ahead. This is Dukes. That's right. I had those completely backwards. take a little bit of a peek here. Nice. We got medium clear, Beaver Street. All right, so that's good at least. Let's get back in the cab. Yeah, I'll have to play around with that horn more. I don't like it nearly as much as I thought I would starting out, but... it'll serve its purpose for now. All right, medium clear. So we'll be going number 2 to single main. Nice, there we go. All right, back in the cab. We got the Beaver Street crossing right up here. This is going to be Moncrief Yard. If you're not familiar with this is a big yard in Jacksonville. It's the main CSX yard in Jacksonville. Alright, let's kill the bell. We're good. Alright, we're good so far. So, yeah, we got the coal train still ahead of us. Amtrak's behind us, the Silver Star. He should be going in at Jacksonville if that works out the way it's supposed to. He should go in the station there, take a break. I don't know how long he's going to be there. 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe? Something like that, give or take. We'll go straight through. We'll kind of leave him behind a little bit, so he may not run around us actually. Yeah, I was kind of thinking he should have run around us at Yukon. I really think that's kind of how it should have gone down. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling for at 25. All right, the bottom's clear. Let's go ahead and count off the 40. All right, next signal is going to be Middle Moncrief. And it looks like we got a clear up there. Yeah, we do. All right, we're good on that. There's southbound coal train sitting up here. That's, man, he's been sitting there for a while. He really got stuck big time. He got stuck big time waiting on these trains. He's going to be there forever. He's waiting on the northbound coal, he's waiting on us, and then he's waiting on the Silver Star. So yeah, he's been there for a while. Anyway, that's Moncrief. Over here, pretty full. Got a lot of stuff going on over there. Then they had the ramp too. The big piggyback ramp on the other side of town. They do a lot of stuff between here and there too. A lot of block swapping and. I remember back in the day when I had a chance to take pigs down here, they would do a thing where they would go in Duval, they would drop their train, then they would bring like Tallyrans and FECs with them, and they would come over here to Moncrief. So it wasn't like one of those deals where you just went to the ramp and that was your day. Like, you had more stuff to do than just that. PO52 got a clear, Middle Moncrief. Amtrak 104 north out. All right, we're good on that. Get a little bit fast. We'll keep going with it though. We're not worried about it. Yeah, so they would do that. They would go and they would cut their train off in the ramp, and they bring Tallyrans and FECs over here. FECs were interchange cars, of course, to the Florida East Coast. Tallyrans were for the port. International containers, a lot of Hamburg Sud, stuff like that, Crowley. And then they take their power to the house. And that was basically it. All right, we're good. We're clear of the 40. Let's go ahead and bump it up. And guys, another clear up there. It's South Amtrak. All right, so we got 40. We're good for 40. We'll go just north of Amtrak station around the curve to the right, and as soon as we clear that curve, it's going to be 70 mile an hour running for us. And then we should have several meets up there on the Nahunta. We'll see how that plays out. PO52 got to clear Moncrief. Amtrak 104 north out. So yeah, Moncrief is south Amtrak and then north Amtrak. All right. All right, I'm set now. Got an advanced approach. I don't know what that would be for. It's got to be something to do with all this traffic up here. Doing one more notch. Well, we never got to see the Silver Star. That kind of sucks. Like I said, I totally thought you would put him around us at Yukon. There's a lot of ways that could have gone down. We could have gone around the coal train to Yukon. All right, clear South Amtrak. And clear North Amtrak as well too. Sweet. All right, so we're still going. He's not stopping us. We're running behind that other train. This be the Amtrak station here. This is where Silver Star will be going in behind us just shortly. If he routes them correctly, he may not. Otto should put him in there, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't go in there. Amtrak PO52 has clear North Amtrak. Amtrak 104 north out. There's a lot of Amtrak in that. It's a lot of Amtrak. Amtrak. Yeah, let's slow her up just a hair. Yeah, I think we'll take her at least to north of Folkston. Then we'll call it. It's going to be kind of a long video, but I think it'll be worth it. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, there's our resume speed. Let's count that off. Kill the bell. To look like up here, approach medium. So yeah, we're going to be running around someone. Where's the coal train at? He's been sitting at, it looks like Dinsmore maybe. He's been sitting up here at Dinsmore. Dinsmore is going to be the entry point on the north end for Duval for the ramp, the piggyback ramp. I know a lot of you guys that watch this know it. Some of you probably don't. So that's why I'm trying to kind of give a bigger picture of how this stuff is. Duval, it has 2 points of entry. It has a northern entry and a southern entry. The southern entry is over on the S line. Oh, we didn't count that off. I must have cleared the counter. Doggone it. Yeah, I'm curious to see. There's our 70. We got approach medium distance Dinsmore, Amtrak 104 north out. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this plays. I'm always curious to see how this plays out. When it comes to auto, you have no clue. Like everything that I've assumed is not going that way. Not necessarily a bad thing. He's just done it differently, right? He's done it a little different for us. That's going to be Dinsmore up here. Going to be a medium crossover too, not a limited. Some of them are limited speed, some are medium. Anyway, we're on in the Nahunta sub now. This is the double main. North out of Jacksonville. I like to call it the racetrack. It's, you know, high traffic, high speed, low drag. It's double track all the way up to Birch on the Nahunta. Just shy of Birch at Folkston, you know, you got the Jessup that comes off. What do we got up there? I'm trying to peek that signal up there and I cannot see it to save my life. And I see the other side. I see the other side, but I don't see the one we need. It's not like your typical crossover up here. It's kind of offset because of the Y. All right, there's the coal train sitting there. Wait, I don't know why he didn't bring him down to North Amtrak. And I think we got that approach medium because that's going to be, it was like an advanced warning for an approach. I think that's why that went that way. He can't cross us over. Let's go ahead and get some air. Looks like we got an advanced approach. Yeah, we do. Okay. Go ahead and knock that off. Hopefully we didn't get stuck brakes on that. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, we're running on color behind this guy. Yeah, it's one of those deals where I was really kind of hoping we would get around him, but there's so much southbound traffic, I don't think it's going to be possible. See, maybe it'll clear up before we get up there to it. So the advanced approach is going to be the old school SC. There we go. Got it clear now. All right, got it clear. Dinsmore, number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north out. The advanced approach is the old school SCL advanced warning for an approach, right? And then later on, sometime, I guess after CSX formed, they started using approach mediums and approach limiteds as an advanced warning. We've talked about it before. Like, it's just the way I was told was just it was a way to get crews to take action sooner as an advanced approach, because you know you go by an advanced approach, you're like, okay, we stop into, let's keep on trucking, you know, at number 8. Whereas, you know, an approach medium as an advanced warning to an approach says, okay, well, we got to start getting down to medium speed or limited speed or whatever, because sometimes it could be either or, it could be interchangeable. All right, anyway, that's the T-108. He's a Boswick coal train. He's been sitting there for such a long time, he's gonna need a 3-day pass. Like, he's been there, it's like forever. He really just has. Man, they got stuck big time. Alright, coal train looks good. Number 1 main. Hope I got these mains right. I think that's the way they are. Double check real fast. Number 2, number 1. Yeah, that's right. Okay, just want to make sure. Alright, coming by Red Dog. This is going to be a whole point for the ramp. I don't know how it is now, but back in the day, you used to like to hold them short of this crossing here, if they couldn't go into the ramp anytime soon. All right, let's see if we can get our binoculars out. Let's see if we can peek a signal. Got it clear. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. Next stone territory, we got Callahan. We've got, what is that curve there? Is it 60 or 65? The speeds have changed, so it's one of the two. It's a little curve there at Callahan. It's where the Callahan sub comes in from the left. It goes on down to Baldwin, so it joins up with us, and then we go through Hilliard. Yeah, Hilliard and Boulogne. And then we would have a Folkston, and then the Jessup sub would split off at Folkston, and then we would continue north on the Nahunta. Alright, these signals would be called Red Dog as well, too. Amtrak PO52 has a clear. Red Dog, number 2 main. Track 104 north outs. I don't know how they, I don't know their signal calling format or how they do that. Alright, well, there's going to be more traffic up here somewhere. And the coal train seems to be, he may leave us behind. Like, you know, we're kind of draggy a little bit. We're not like a super fast train. We're not a rocket. See what our brakes are doing. Yeah, our brakes are just kind of dragging. They sure are. Look at that. We got a little block. They're just very, very light. Just looks like a pound or two, maybe. I'm surprised the DD hadn't been popping us for that with Hot Wheels. We'll see. The day's not done yet. We'll see what happens. So we should have the distance to Callahan up here. Yeah, he may very well leave us behind, and then he's going to jump off. Well, I'm not sure how Otto's going to do it. You know, coal trains are kind of weird. They could go one of two ways. They could either go up the Jessup and through Atlanta that way, and Etowah and around to Corbin and then back across, or they could go up to They could go up to Savannah and then across to Augusta and then up the Clinchfield in that way. So there's 2 different corridors that some of these coal trains could use interchangeably, right? If that makes sense. If you can kind of picture it in your mind what I'm talking about. It's like basically like an H. On the left side of the H is the Atlanta side, the Etowah and the Atlanta side. On the right side of the H is the like the Clinchfield and the Augusta side, Savannah. And then in the middle would be, I don't know what that line is called, but it's the one that comes east out of Corbin. Goes through Hagen Switchback that way. All right, another clear. Nice. All right, that's going to be the distant to Callahan. Or South Callahan, I should say. We've got 2 other trains out here somewhere. I don't know where they're at, but they should be getting close. You know what? We'll peek it. We'll peek it and see. Yeah, it looks like one's going Callahan sub to Baldwin. 455 isn't moving. I don't know why. Why is he not moving? PO Fit 2 has clear. Ratliff number 2 main. Amtrak 104 north out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. There's something wrong with 455. Man, something always gets jacked up. Every time I do this, something gets jacked up. It never fails. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with 455. He's just sitting up there and he's, yeah. I don't know. So that's going to be another meet taken away. Man, I'm just failing all the way around as far as meets. And we're not going to see the other train because he's going on the Callahan sub. So we just... that figures. That totally figures. Let's see, what can we do? Let's look at this real quick. Let's, 455 is holding.
ESX. Equipment.
Why is he holding?
Milepost 628.5. Track number 2.
Track number 2. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's go up here. Let's see what's his malfunction is. We need to see what's going on with this guy. What are you doing? He's not going. Why aren't you going? Otto's just not giving him a light. Like he just doesn't want to do it. He's running. You can hear it actually. I thought he wasn't, but you can hear it. Maybe they're dead. Maybe they're dead. Their hours have done run out. They're dead up here. I don't know why.
5. Track number 2. No defects. Total axle. 192 in the transmission.
Alright, well at least we caught the DD. We don't have stuck brakes. PO Fit 2 got a clear distance, South Callahan. Number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north outs. We got the 60. Okay, yeah, it's 60. I've got a video. Some friends did a rail, they went rail fanning at Callahan a long time ago. Back in the early 90s, they did a video and it was a 65 mile an hour curve back then. Now it's 60. They just keep lowering it down over the years. Like they defer the maintenance and they just keep lowering the speed. In 10 years, it's going to be a 40 mile an hour curve. That's all right. We're just now doing 60, so we don't even need to take action. Why is he not giving him a light? I don't get that. It's all like, signal is unavailable. Why? You know what? Let's intervene. Let's intervene. Otto, you're fired. You're fired, Otto. Go home. We still can't give him a light. Is he too close up on it? Is that what the problem is? Like, is he in the OS and is jacking it up somehow? I guess so. I guess he's in the OS and has jacked it up. There, we got to clear at South Callahan. We were supposed to meet all kind of trains and have all kind of runarounds and stuff, and none of it has worked out. A little bit of a climb into Callahan here. Yeah, something has to be up with the location of that train. Either he's like sitting in the OS or something. Like, it's not right. It's not right up there. They're dead. We'll say their time's run out. They didn't make it very far out of Waycross, so holy cow. They had a bad day. I can't say anything. I like the double signals there. If you guys have noticed that at Callahan, that's the way it was back in the day. I had a train that only made 30 miles before we went dead. So, I mean, it's definitely, it's doable. You can have bad days like that. Got to clear Callahan, number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north out. Back out of throttle just tad. I didn't count my 60 off, but we'll do this. Oh, I thought this was a crossing right here. Never mind, there's a bridge. Here's our crossing. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't fix the 455. I'd have to relinquish this one and it would just be a huge mess. Maybe way more trouble than it's worth. I promise, one of these days you guys are going to get a good trip. You're going to see a bunch of stuff. We had one other train, the one that took the Callahan sub back there. If Otto hadn't dinked us around at Yukon and going down the number 2 main at St. John's around to Duke's, like, we totally would have seen him, but Otto is doing things to delay us that throws the timing off on everything else, so yeah. And then, of course, the coal train ahead of us, he's leaving us behind big time. He's going to wind up running him through Folkston before we ever catch up to him and pass him. Unless, just, you know what? Let's do that. We're going to intervene. We're going to run him up to Folkston. And we're going to cross ourselves over at Boulogne. I'm trying to think how we're going to take over this since this has been completely goofed up. Fit 2 got to clear Little Mills Creek, number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north outs. Yeah, we're going to fix this. Distant to Callahan. We could cross ourselves over. Yeah, let's do that, Boulogne. Let's do that, Boulogne. As soon as this guy gets clear of Boulogne, we just got to remember that. That'll work out perfect, because then we won't have to take the turnout, the 30-mile-an-hour turnout at Birch. I don't think we're going to go that far, but there, we got that. Let's give ourselves the lights. There we go. We don't have any other traffic to worry about. He's going to hold at Folkston. We'll run around him. Oh, I think that's locked. Yeah, I think that switch is like, there's something wrong with that switch there. It looks like it. So we may have to cross back over at Folkston. Oh no, we may have goofed up. We may have goofed up here. We totally may have goofed up. Yeah, that's not working out the way I thought it would. There's something wrong up there. All right, let's try this. Let's see if we can fix it real fast. Let's get rid of the Q455. Let's just delete him. Because I really think he's sitting in the OS or something. Like he's... See, it doesn't even know what to do. Like, it's having a really hard time with that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Got an advanced approach. Let's drop the signal on him at blown. Yeah, let's do that because we can't even get these switches to work here for us. Oh crap, that's not going to work either. Like, that's totally not going to work. Oh guys, we're in trouble big time. Okay. We may be to the end of our trip. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? Dispatcher's going to come on the radio and be like, Amtrak, I need you to slow down. Just slow down. One time, dispatcher came on and told us to stop immediately, like where we were at, because his boards went down. He had no clue where everyone was at. Like, everything went blank for him. Yeah, it's just not... Okay, let's do this. Let's take this guy. Another absolute signal is running time for this. What? Oh man, this has turned into a huge cluster right here, guys. Like, why is there so much trouble up here at Folkston with the interlocking? Another absolute signal is already lined or running time for this route. What absolute are you talking about? That makes zero sense. We're going to have to talk him by the stop indication there. We're totally going to have to do that. All right, what are we running on? Advanced approach. Oh man, what is going on? Why can't we give him a light? What signal is he talking about? Can we... Alright, can we just take him straight then? Can we do this? Can we take him straight up to Birch? We'll just say that he's being rerouted through Augusta. He's going to go up the Augusta side for his coal, right? So he's being rerouted. He'll go up to Savannah and Augusta and around that way. This is an OUCX train, so he could absolutely do that. That could absolutely be a thing. They could go either way back in the day. So yeah, we run him up past... Oh, I hope this works out. We may be in deep you-know-what here in a second. Yeah, we may be in it. We may have done stepped in it, guys. We may have. Let's see if we can get this to work out. He stopped. He's got to get moving. Alright, got an advanced approach by Hilliard. Yeah, Otto would have never figured this out. Otto just, yeah, this would have been bad. That's alright. Let's just keep kind of slowing down and easing along, and we'll let him get time to do his thing. He needs to leave out of there. What's our brakes look like? Yeah, we still got light stuck brakes. It's just very, very light. All right, well, let's get him time to clear by Malone. What I'm hoping is that he'll go down number 2 to Birch, and then we can cross over in Folkston to number 1 main and get around him that way. That's my plan. We'll see if it works out, because the interlocking at Folkston is all kind of jacked up. Like, it's just nuts. Is he even moving? Yeah, let's go take a peek. No, he's not. Why is he? He's not even moving. Yeah, he is. Okay, so he's doing his thing. That's good. Alright, let's transport back to our train. Looks like we got another light up there, another approach. He's going through the interlocking. Yeah, we just can't. If we could get this to line back, it would be okay, but we just can't get that to do anything there. Yeah, we totally can't. We can't. If I knew for sure we could take it in hand throw, like we could talk ourselves by the stop indication, we could cross over at Blown, go up there. You'd have a stop, we get permission by it, put the switch in, hand throw, you know, line it yourself and then go. But I don't even know if that's going to work. And if that doesn't work, then we're pretty well just stuck. What I'm hoping is that we can get these to line. Alright, well, we'll go with it for a bit, guys. You're getting some some extra complexity added. Well, we got it clear now, so that's good. Alright, he's through Blown. Yeah, I can't line that. I can't get that lined. Yeah, this totally didn't go down like I thought we would. Alright, so we're going to line ourselves up to Folkston and try to go around them that way. If that doesn't work, that's going to be in the video, guys. That'll be where it ends. Alright, PO52, got a clear Hilliard, number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north outs. He needs to hurry up and get through Folkston. I want to see if this even works. I should have known something was bad wrong with way 455. Like, that's where he was at when the whole scenario started, and he didn't budge. Like, he didn't roll at all the whole time. Let's look there, the Hilliard water tower. That's cool. That's cool. There's actually a little town over here. A little town of Hilliard. There's not much to it. That's cool that that's there now, though. Like I said, this is part of, like, this is the OG route. This is one of the OG routes. There wasn't nearly as much stuff available as far as like what could be done with the scenery as there is now, but all right, let's kill you. What's he doing? Yeah, he's still not through Folkston. All right, well, let's keep going. Like I said, I'm kind of anxious about it to see what happens, to see if this is going to work or not. First time I've run into this problem. I've never had a problem getting switches to throw like that. This is completely new to me. I have no clue as to what or how that got goofed up. Alright, he's fixing to knock down Folkston here in a second. I wonder, do we have control of this switch? Yeah, we totally got that one. We just don't have this one. I wonder, we should have these then, hopefully. If we have those, then we're set. And we can just run around him. He'll just sit on number 2 main, we'll go around on number 1, and then we'll be good to go. He'll get rerouted through Augusta. It'd be okay. It'd be a good day then. This question is it going to work out that way? Or can we go ahead and get ourselves a light here? Yeah, we can. Nice. Alright, so we'll head on north. Oh, we got an approach right here. Now we got to approach medium. Okay. That's just going to be an advanced warning to an approach. PO52 has approached medium distant to below number 2 main, Amtrak 104 north outs. Oh, he needs to hurry up and knock that down. Doggone it, man. Get through the intersection. get through the crossing. The crossover, please. So, anyway, the Nahunta on the A-line, you got Dial Hill back there. It's a little bit of a climb. There's a little bit of a climb into South Callahan, and then you got a few big hogbacks up here, like around Hilliard and Blown. You'll see some of them up here. That's the top of one right there. Man, we've had all kind of issues on this trip. Like our brakes have been kind of wonky, and yeah, there's still, that's got to be a triple valve. Something's up with that. And maybe when I changed it over from passenger to freight or something, it did it. With all this stuff going on, the other Amtrak's going to catch up with us. I don't know how that's going to work out.
EFX. Equipment defect detector. Milepost 610.6. Track number 2.
PO98's not doing anything because I turned auto off and I didn't keep them moving. Alright, the N100's through Folkston. He's going through the interlocking now, or the crossover. We got an approach down here at Blown. So we'll have this crossover here at Blown, and then the distant to Folkston, and then the Folkston, it's not a big block. This is one of the few spots we could have actually maybe gotten close to 70, and of course we're not going to be able to now. Unless this clears up for us. Yeah, if we kept the Silver Star running, he would have been right up here with us. I forgot about him when I turned auto off.
Equipment defect detector. Milepost 610.6. Track number 2. No defect. Total axle 192.
There you go, advanced approach. Nice. All right, so we can keep going. We can keep on trucking. He's almost clear of that. There we go. All right, sweets. Let's see. Oh, I can't get the interlocking. What? There we go. Nice. All right, we got it. We got it. We got it. Let's see if we get lights. Yes, it worked. It worked. It totally worked. We'll scooch right on by him and we'll be good to go. It'll be a good day. All right, crisis averted. We did it. We did it. It took a little finagling. We're gonna have to get the signal maintainer out at Folkston to check those switches because something's going on with the switches. Like, dispatcher doesn't have control of the switches, so he can't get light. Luckily, it worked out for us. Yeah, luckily it worked out for us okay. All right, N100 will stop up here at Birch. We'll cross over at Folkston. We'll go down number 1 main. That'll work out perfect. $65, we're getting there, guys. Unfortunately, we're slowing down now. Alright, so we had advanced approach. We had to be prepared to stop at the second signal because technically we shouldn't know what's going on. We should be completely blind to this stuff, but we have an idea now. Like, we know what's going to happen, but... 50-mile-an-hour speed restriction in Folkston, right? I think it is 50, 55, something like. It's changed there a few times too. One time it was 60. Weather's clearing up on us. I guess we could kill the wipers. Alright, Tracy Road. St. Mary's River should be right up here at the Florida-Georgia state line. Well, for all just here. We're there. We're going to see 70. We're so close. Come on. Come on, you can do it. No. All right, back in. All right, St. Mary's River. There you go. Pretty cool. Through Truss Bridge. Oh, we're slowing down. What? We're not going to see 70 now. No. We flirted with it. We were flirting with 70, but we never hit it. I told you, it's a slow boat to China on this train. It doesn't get in a hurry. We need to take the Silver Star sometime. That's a little rocket. All right, come around the curve here. It's going to be the distance to Folkston, St. Mary's. We got the 50 and 1.7. We're about to slow down for it anyway for the crossover. What do we got? Approach medium. Distant to Folkston, number 2 main. Amtrak 104 north outs. You know, it's telling me it's 45, but it's giving us an approach medium. All right, let's get some air. At least a little bit. All right, should be good. Man, she slows down quick, right? When those brakes heat up, they start to grab. She slows down real fast. right, let's go get folks in storage here. 50 and 0.4 miles. It's fine. Yeah, we're good for that. See what our signal looks like here. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is one of the medium crossovers, medium speed crossovers. Like I said, some are limited, some are medium. I think Hilliard and Malone are medium or limited. Folkston would be medium. Callahan is medium. Not sure about South Callahan. I can't remember. Either way, it looks like we got medium clear. Yeah, see, it shows us at a 40 and a, like, why is that? Why is it showing us 45 and then a 40? Yeah, that makes no sense what the speed is telling us. That, yeah, that's not... That doesn't sound right at all. Unless I see something up here that makes better sense to me. That doesn't... We got medium clear. We're just crossing over. Hey, here's the folks in platform. Say hi. We're what everyone's been waiting on. Not nearly enough people out there. They need more. They need more people. All right, let's kill the bell. We got medium clear, Folkston, number 2 crossing, and number 1 Amtrak 104 north out. We'll get around that N100 and we'll call it. We'll at least meet someone else. Totally didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Never does. Yeah, I don't know what's up with these switches. Let's send a signal maintainer. All right, well, let's count this off. I think it's picking up the 40 from the Jessup. Like, that's what that's about. That, yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make sense. That's not right. It's a medium speed turnout, medium indication. The main is good for 70. So I don't know what that 40 is about, but yeah, we'll disregard that. That's not right. Man, we're getting fast through here. A little bit of a dip. Double check the N100. Make sure you hadn't come out on us because we've seen all kind of weirdness today. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else to expect. You know, while we're going through the turnout, let's fly up here and check it out. There you go. Nice, nice. Got the big superliners. It's the only superliner train on the East Coast, right? Think so. Sunset Limited used to run them when they went to Orlando, but that hasn't been a thing in a long time. Got some flat spots on those on those passenger cars. That would suck. Got quite a few auto racks too, man. Yeah, we got a ton of auto racks. Holy cow. No wonder it's so draggy. All right, let's hop back in the cab. You've seen one auto rack, you've seen them all. All right, it's Homeland, Georgia right here. Basically Folkston. All right, let's open her up. Let's get out of here. I'm telling you, I was sweating it, guys. I really didn't think we were going to be able to cross over. I thought that was going to be the end of our trip. Like, there's just something really odd going on back there. When I get done with this, I'm going to go over there and look. Spur's going to play the signal maintainer role. We'll see what it looks like. All right, give her a little bit more here. Yeah, they're so low. They're so slow to load, and then when you're running HEP on the second out unit, it takes away so many horsepower, like what, a couple hundred horsepower or something like that. So it makes you even slower. It's not a high HPT train at all. PO-Fit 2 got to clear Homeland number 1 main. Amtrak 104 north outs. Got to stop home number 2. There's the bottom of the N100. All in all, it's been a pretty cool trip though, despite all the things that we've kind of come against. Been pretty fun. It's a good train. It's an interesting train to run. It's the passenger freight train. The stuck brakes kind of perplex me a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know about that. We still got some light stuck brakes. I don't know why. I'm going to chalk that up to me resetting the brake system on this train when we left. Could be a bad triple valve, maybe. But they're not sticking enough for it to be a problem. They're just very, very light. It just kind of makes the train feel a little draggy. It doesn't feel as bad now. Earlier when they were sticking bad, it felt really draggy, but it's better now. I know it's weird to say that. It's weird to say that your train feels draggy because you can't truly feel it, but the throttle, like the speed response, it feels draggy. That makes sense. All right, he's got his markers hanging. It's going to be a Stanton coal train. He would go down, like I said, he could go either the Jessup side or the Nahunta side. He'd go through Jacksonville down to A-line. He would go to Orlando. He doesn't now anymore. I think they go the S-line, but back in the day, they went down to A-line. That's one thing about meeting a train, like a standing train like this. It's in game, it's very quiet. In real life, it has a sound to it, right? Like you can hear the cars going by, even though they're not moving because you're moving and like your sound is bouncing off of them. It's kind of an interesting sound. It's quiet here, but PO-Fit 2 got to clear Birch, number 1 main, single main, Amtrak 104 north outs. All right, coal train looks good. Number 2 main, markers hanging. All right, that's going to be it, guys. There you go. We're through Birch. We're not going to go any further. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed all the adversity and different challenges that we ran into. Love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you could, please be sure to hit that like. I've got a personal goal of trying to get 30 likes on every video consistently. And if you could do that, it would be greatly appreciated. And with all that said, we'll catch you guys on the rails next time. Peace.